How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Blake Check. If you're new to the channel, my name is Blake. It's nice to meet you. If you're not so new to the channel, you are going to be familiar with these two electric vehicles behind me. This beautiful blue one on the left is my 2018 Tesla Model 3 Performance Stealth Edition, and this on the right is my wife's 2018 Tesla Model 3 Long Range Rear Wheel Drive. Now, I've already made a bunch of cool videos featuring both of these EVs and more, so if you want to learn more about what it's like to be an electric vehicle owner, if you're considering your first electric car, check out the rest of the channel and subscribe. So today we are actually going to be doing possibly the biggest DIY project I've ever done on any of my vehicles in general. We're going to be installing a clear bra on my wife's Model 3. Now, if you're not familiar with clear bra, it's essentially just a clear protective film that protects your car from like UV light and rock chips, stuff like that. It's actually referred to as PPF, paint protective film. That's the name for the film, and you can put it over the hood of your car or the entire car. But clear bra just refers to when it's just the front of the car that has PPF on it. So I bought my car used from Tesla, and the previous owner was kind enough to install clear bra, so I got lucky and I have it on my car. You can kind of see here where the seam comes up halfway up the hood. That's where the film stops. But on my wife's car, she does not have any installed. So we want to go ahead and make sure my wife's car is protected. There are two options, of course, for doing this. You can have a professional install clear bra for you, or we're going to do it today ourselves. To have clear bra professionally installed on your Model 3, you are looking at ballpark around $1,000 to $2,000 depending on the quality of the film and the level of expertise of the installer. The Tesbros kit that we're going to install today, this DIY project, cost exactly $875 at the time of filming. That's before any discounts and sales, and Tesbros is regularly running those types of sales. Actually, I have a discount code for you. If you use discount code BlakeCheck, you can save 10% off most of the products on Tesbros website, including this kit. So that'll be linked in the description below. But today, the point of this video is going to be to prove that a regular person like myself and like you probably watching this video can install PPF. The kit is so comprehensive that it's that easy to install, I think. And Tesbros actually offers a course on how to install this kit. It is a step-by-step course. It goes all the way from preparation to just overviewing the kit. Every single piece that's installed on the car, G, the owner of Tesbros, breaks it down and shows you in excruciating detail on how to install everything. So this is going to be kind of a way to determine whether or not you can do it for yourself. So watch to the end of the video to see if I have a successful install. So let's go ahead and check out the kit and get started. So here's how the kit looks. There's a lot to go over here. As I was mentioning before, Tesbros has a full comprehensive overview of the installation process, and part of that is actually an overview of the kit. So all of that will be linked in the description below. But just real quick, if you just look, the first thing that pops out are the film rolls here. You also have this entire practice kit. Tesbros says you can play with this kit before getting started on anything else over here. And if you don't feel confident after using this practice kit, then you can return everything for a full refund as long as you don't open any of this other stuff over here. So they also include two dual action squirt bottles. That's great because you're going to need to use this one for spraying your slip solution, and you're going to need this one for spraying tack solution. So anytime you see this on camera, that means that we're spraying slippy stuff, and this is going to help us set the film down into place. There's going to be this quick reference guide here in the kit, but like I was mentioning, that full course that Tesbros has on their website is going to be a better resource for a how-to. This is probably just going to be an overview of just like what's included in the kit and just like a quick step-by-step. There's also microfiber towels and kind of just other washing materials to help prep your car. But like I said before, check out the Tesbros course for a full comprehensive guide of the kit and the installation process. From here on out, we're going to go ahead and get started on the install. I'm going to just show you guys a very quick time lapse of that install. Again, if you guys want to see a full comprehensive how-to on how to install this kit, I don't want you to use this video as that. Tesbros has done a great job putting together that course, and I highly recommend checking it out if you are planning on purchasing this kit, or if you already have it incoming and you're planning on doing this yourself. So let's get started. just like that, we are done. So all in all, this process took me about 9 hours, probably closer to 8 hours if I didn't have to film it. But I'm actually really pleased with the way that this turned out. Let me turn the camera around so you guys can see. Let's take a quick walk around so you guys can inspect my work. I think I did a pretty good job, but there are a few issues that I'll point out to you guys. The first is the tow hook. I had some issues trying to get the gap around it to sit down neatly with this circle. It's more like an oval actually, so I had some trouble getting that to fit with the bra. Overall, I think it looks okay. There are also some little air bubbles. I don't know if you can make them out. They're kind of all over the place, but in Tesbros' course, they mentioned that these little bubbles, as long as they're smaller than about a dime, the heat from the sun over just the course of a few weeks will actually take care of all those, so I'm not too worried about them. But also I took my time because the kit actually comes in a lot of separate pieces. So you'd think that this whole bumper maybe is one piece, but in fact it's four. There's a piece up here, here, down here, and then underneath. So it was kind of a challenge to make it so these little seams are as small as possible, as seamless as possible, I guess I should say. So I took my time on that, and as I'm looking at it now, I can kind of see that I accomplished that. I can barely make out the seam as close as I am in 4K. Well, let's walk around to the other side. A few problem areas to point out. Over here, there's some sort of like cloudiness. I'm assuming that's just moisture that's gonna evaporate later. As you guys can see, there's a little bit of overhang here on the headlight that I will take an X-Acto blade to and cut off to make it fit a little bit better. But final verdict, would I recommend doing this yourself? Absolutely. I actually had a pretty good time putting this together. Tesbros did a really good job making a kit that was user-friendly so that the average Joe, the average Blake, could do something like this. So I won't do it for you, but I definitely recommend you pick up this kit and try it for yourself if you're into DIY projects and if you like saving money like I do. For some of you, $800, $900 savings is not a big deal. For those of you, definitely recommend getting in touch with a local professional that can do this for you so that you don't have to look sweaty like I do on a Sunday afternoon. But for those of you that would prefer to spend that $800 on maybe a share of Tesla, I'd highly recommend checking out the Tesbros kit. It'll be linked in the description below. And again, you can use discount code BlakeCheck to save 10%. Now, as you can tell, I am winded. I'm so tired. I'm ready to get out of this hot garage. This was a lot of fun. It was a learning experience for me. I hope you guys learned something from this video. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more. But that's all I have for you guys. This has been BlakeCheck, and that's a wrap. Or I guess that's a wrap.